Another reader listener email. Let's do one more, man. The tricky emails today is tricky. We got tricky emails today, bro. Tricky. It's tricky. Hey, rest in peace to your man's Big Lou, man. Gotta get the most out of every day, man. Get the most out of every day, man. I'm fully aware, man, the BossMack could be gone. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, woo. Let me get out here, go jogging. Let me, you know, let me go do this fun thing. Let me do this. Let me do that. Because we not promised nothing. Another reader listener email. Let's go. A nigga from Los Angeles writes the BossMack. He say, BossMack. We got a YN right here. I'm a 20-year-old nigga with a few bitches in rotation. Nothing serious right now. I'm really focused on school and chilly right now. I'm a sophomore at USC and I'm getting my chili in the tech industry. I'm originally from Oakland. Here's the scenario I just experienced. I ain't gonna even lie, I'm out here doing kind of good. I share a 2-bedroom apartment with one of my bros near the campus. I live in the 40s, but the area I live in is copacetic for real. Now I'm going through a situation with a bad bitch, FBA bitch, that attends USC as well. And this is a situation that I find surprising as fuck. This bitch is a sophomore like me, and she comes from paper. Her family got paper. I met this bitch in downtown LA about 8 months ago. We started hanging out. Shit got serious, and she became my bitch. Things were good for a few months. I enjoyed the bitch. She copped me some drip, fits from Capital, and Acne Studios. She even brought me za from time to time. She was a great bitch, I thought. Then a bitch surprised me out the blue. A couple of things. The first thing, I discovered she did powder every now and again. Then one day about 3 weeks ago, while we was smoking in her car in front of her apartment, a bitch asked me what would I do if she told me that she was talking to another nigga. She said, you know, if I was cheating on you with another nigga, I was stunned. I'm thinking, here I am with one bitch, and she playing in my face. I told her, well, if you fucking with another nigga, I would have to let you go and fuck with that nigga. Then a bitch seemed shocked and said, oh, and started talking about some other shit like a bitch just didn't say that. I was like, hey, are you cheating on me? Keep it 100. You brought that shit up. Then a bitch said, I don't know if this is cheating. Then she opened up her IG and showed me her DMs. And here is this bitch going back and forth with a significant nigga that play on a football squad up at SC. I don't even want to say his name. She talking super reckless in the text. I asked her, was she fucking bro? She said no. I was like, you might as well be. What the fuck? I was like, look here, we done. Do you? I am not a hater. A bitch was shot. Then I was like, look, you could take me to the crib. I'm cool. And the bitch was like, you cool, nigga, get the fuck out my car. I was like, no doubt. I got out her shit, started walking and called a lift. Now, that night a bitch started blowing me up. I ignored all that shit. This bitch was leaving me essays in my DM. I was trying not to just block a bitch all around. So I accepted that this bitch had made a mockery of me. And I commenced to getting to add new bitches to the rotation. I ended up linking up with a bitch that was the snow from the school. Another bitch to go to SC. That's the snow. A bitch that had really been on my line the whole time, but I was trying to keep it FBA out here. So look, about a week and a half ago, the snow took me to see Kamasi Washington at the Blue Note. Now look, we went to the first show. And then when we came back to the crib, when I got out the car, I was stunned to find my FBA bitch was in the cut. She popped out of her car on some confrontation shit. A bitch was screaming on me. Oh, so you fucking with a white bitch now? So this is how you doing me, nigga? I was like, bitch, we done. What the fuck? Then my snow bitch kind of got in between us and the FBA bitch took flight on the snow bitch. Now look, the snow bitch was ready and proceeded to dog walk the FBA bitch and put hands and feet on a bitch quickly. Like the bitch had some MMA skills or some shit out here. I had to restrain a bitch. I think it could have been a fatality. FBA bitch got in her car and left. Then BossMack, 2 days later, somebody busted out all the windows in my car. BossMack, what are your thoughts on this situation? I feel like reporting a bitch to the police. Hit the like button for this game. Now, what can we learn from this right here? What can you learn from that, right? What can you learn? What can you learn from that? Very wild story. What could you learn from that? I say that, you know, we always have to vet the bitches that we fuck with. You know what I'm saying? You always, I mean, you know, I know it's hard. You meet a new bad bitch. You know, she got all these, you know, the bitch go to USC, the bitch come from money, she look good. But, you know, you have to take your time and figure out a bitch. You know what I'm saying? After the fact, you find out a bitch do powder. You know what I'm saying? She, you know, she got all these deep, you know. And then what is it? A bitch try to throw it in your face. A nigga on the football team, you know, want to fuck with her, right? What's trying to be done right there? A bitch probably was trying to see if you was gonna fold under that pressure. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you gotta be in a more desperation mode, you know what I'm saying? And then you threw a bitch off by being like, okay, bitch, you free to go, which is the right thing to do. Basically, you know what? I'm gonna say this. You gotta have good insurance. You gotta have good insurance on your car with a low deductible. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have good insurance on your car with a low deductible. And really, you need to have secure parking wherever you live at. You need to have, you should make sure you got secured parking. Have good insurance with a low deductible and have secure parking. Fucking with bitches. If you gonna be fucking with bitches out here, anything can happen. You see, you was absolutely in the right. Everything you did. A bitch disrespected you, you dismissed her. That's what you supposed to do. But you can't control the volatility of a bitch. You can't do it. It ain't nothing you can do about it, but try to use tact to get a bitch away from you. See, you went hardcore. Bitch, you fired, right? Instead of just letting a bitch fade away. You know what I'm saying? And I can understand your emotions is engaged. Your emotions is engaged. You know what I'm saying? Your emotions is engaged. Because a bitch just played in your face like that. And you like, bitch, we done. But some bitches can't take that. Some bitches can't take that. Some bitches can't take that. Hit the like button. And then you came back with the snow. You came back with the snow. You came back with the snow. And look at that. And look at that. And look at that. And look how the snow look. And look how the snow is looking. 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 And then a bitch see you with the snow. The trigger rate, and then lose? Then lose the fade? You gotta have good insurance, bro. You gotta have good insurance. And it's gonna be some more shit is gonna happen. It's gonna be some more shit. Get some good, make sure you got good insurance. When you fucking with bitches, man, you need to vet your bitches better. Vet your bitches better. You know what I'm saying? I'm quite sure if you look back at your interactions with this bitch, you would have seen the signs that a bitch had instabilities. If you paid attention, if you look back on your conversations with a bitch, you probably noticed this bitch had some instabilities that you overlooked because the pussy was fire. The pussy was fire, the mouth was fire, and then you overlooked the instabilities that you saw. Bitch said some crazy shit and you was like, that bitch tripping, man. Let me have her suck my dick tonight. She gonna suck my dick tonight. The craziest bitches suck dick and fuck great, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, and a lot of bitches come from a bitch coming from some entitlement. You know what I'm saying? And then you deny a bitch, which was, man, you did everything right, bro. You did everything right. All I can say is you could have used more tact in your dismissal. You know what I'm saying? You could have used some more tact and been like, you know, kind of faded a bitch out a little bit. But I get it. Like, you know, like a bitch just really show you some, I mean, she just tell you I be talking to this other nigga. Now right there's a bitch probably like is a tactic that bitch used to submission niggas. Look at this other great nigga talking to me, right? Look at this great nigga that's on the football team trying to fuck with me. Show you that, right? And then see your reaction, what she thought was gonna be like, oh, what I do? What can I do to keep you? What can I do? And then she could reset the terms with you. Okay, you're gonna have to, I don't know, I'm gonna be debating between you and this nigga, and you know, I'm gonna see, you better be on your toes though. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna be fucking with this nigga and you better be on your toes. But see, you disappointed a bitch, which is the right thing to do. Bitch, we done. We done. Then a bitch try to overpower you with the, you know, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? When you fuck with bitches, you gotta have good insurance on your car. When you make the decision that you're gonna juggle bitches, all the niggas out there watching me right now, let me look in the camera. All the niggas out there watching me right now, if you're gonna be having bitches, make sure you have some good insurance on your car with a low deductible. And really, you should strive to have secure parking.